There have been many good moments, many good scenes of Cobra Kai through all 7 years, all 6 seasons. But which scene, which moment was the best of them all? Well, today's video, I'm going to give you guys my opinion because I think it was a more recent scene. Cobra Kai Season 6 as a whole has not been my favorite season of Cobra Kai. I love all seasons of Cobra Kai, including Season 6, but I personally like more like Season 3, Season 5, more than I do Season 6. Although I do think as a whole, Season 6 is good, and there is not a bad season of Cobra Kai. It's not my favorite, but in Part 3 in specific, I think it's one of the best that Cobra Kai has put out. And especially in Part 3, I think Part 3 had the best scene of Cobra Kai as a whole. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted an iconic scene that would be, one of the standing points in the finale. And that's exactly what we got. We got to see, in my opinion, the best scene in Cobra Kai. And that was John Kreese, Johnny Lawrence. It was as Johnny confronts Kreese, as Kreese is walking out of the Sekai Taikai, he confronts him and yells at him about all the stuff that he did to him as a kid. And how miserable Johnny's life was after Kreese left him, basically. And this is my favorite scene for multiple reasons. Just because we see the connection between Kreese and Johnny, and the fact that they still have much love for each other, and this, I guess, chemistry has been going on since the Karate Kid, the 80s. And for 40 years we've waited for something like this. Well, I haven't, but others have. But we got to see Kreese and Johnny hug, and it just seemed like they were finally making up. I mean, in Season 2 we saw them pair together, but of course Kreese ended up betraying Johnny at the end of Season 3. Or sorry, I meant the end of Season 2. And Kreese just went on around a whole villain arc. And then we see Kreese come back and sacrifice himself for Johnny. Of course, Johnny doesn't know that, and that's not a part of the scene. But my favorite part of the scene is actually William Zabka's acting in this scene. His acting was the best acting I think we've seen throughout Cobra Kai ever. His acting was so good in the scene. The way he broke down a Kreese, the way he was crying, getting emotional. It just seemed like he was so attached to the character. It was such a good performance by William Zabka. If you don't know who William Zabka is, that's of course the Johnny actor. And this is by far, in my opinion, the best performance of Cobra Kai. Not that Cobra Kai's had bad acting, but oh my goodness, this acting was truly special. And the way we saw Johnny just break down a Kreese and then Kreese give him a hug, it just seemed like that's something we've been waiting for all of Cobra Kai. And of course, there's been more action-packed scenes, but to me, this is one of my favorite scenes and maybe the best scene in Cobra Kai. Now, of course, you love the action-packed scenes, but man, oh man, was this emotional scene really cool. It just truly felt so satisfying to see them hug, make it up, really, and just seeing more Johnny and Kreese, kind of, being at least neutral with each other. And of course, this was the last time they saw one another before Kreese sacrificed himself and killed Terry Silver, Dennis, and himself. Which I'm gonna miss seeing these two, because it was really cool seeing them both evolve together in different paths, of course, but to see their storyline finally conclude. Although the only thing is, I would just wish Johnny knew that Kreese, in a way, sacrificed himself. Now, I feel like Kreese was gonna kill Silver either way on that boat, but he ended up sacrificing himself for Silver after he figured out what Silver was planning to do to Carmen and his baby. And that Kreese made that sacrifice for Johnny. I just really wish Johnny knew that, but in this scene, I feel like you just could see the connection between those two. And that's why I think this is the best scene in Cobra Kai. These are two of some of the most iconic characters in the Karate Kid and cinema as a whole. But to see them finally finish their storyline in such a beautifully written and beautifully acted way, hugging, crying, it was a very cool ending to both of their storylines. But that's all I have to say for this video. Make sure to subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Let me know if you like seeing more videos like these, because I'm breaking down all Cobra Kai scenes. I'm going to let you guys know on all Cobra Kai's potential spin-off news that, hopefully we'll get soon, as well as the Karate Kid coverage and tons of Cobra Kai videos coming soon. So make sure to subscribe, leave a like on this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.